So hey guys, this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling down to Ashton Gate to take on Championship side Bristol City in this year's third round of the FA Cup. Brought to you in association with Pucker Pies. In this video, I'm going to give you a few stats and facts. We're going to hear from Magic Moss with his thoughts and score prediction, and we're going to come with my thoughts and score prediction on this one as well. But yeah, let's get stuck into it really, because it is an FA Cup match. It's away, it's at Ashton Gate, like I say, against Bristol City, proper club, proper fans who are having a pretty good time of it over Christmas. They had a pretty decent Christmas period. 10 points out of 12, 3 clean sheets out of the 4 games that they played as well. And Wolves, obviously, under Vitor Pereira, you know, we played 4 games, winning 2, drawing 1. Obviously, we lost the one against Forest the other day. But Bristol City are currently sitting 8th in the table, so they are a decent side, going really well, and a side that's full of confidence, a side that is pushing to try and get promotion to the Premier League. So they're going to be really looking forward to testing themselves against Wolves. But Wolves do have a really good record against Bristol City. We've met them in all competitions 27 times, and we've won 18 of those to their 5. So we do have a decent record against Bristol City, and I'm going to come on to some stats and facts in a little minute. But in terms of like Bristol City and Wolves, we can all remember not so long ago when we were battling with them. They were second in the league, and it was the year that Wolves got promoted actually, and we played them at Ashton Gate. It was a great game. We went down to 10 men, they scored. They went down to 10 men, the keeper got sent off for a last-ditch tackle on Matt Doherty, who's the only member of that team that's still with Wolves. And we scored the free kick. Barry Douglas scored the free kick, and then we had my dad's favourite at the time, Ryan Bennett, at the back post. And I'm hoping we're going to have my new dad's favourite, Tommy Doyle, starting for this game. And hopefully starting this journey to make my dad's dream come true. If you watch the channel a lot, you'll hear from my dad in a bit, you'll know he's 87 years of age. His dreams to get to an FA Cup final and sing goodbye with me. So I really hope that this could be the year and we go as strong as we possibly can. Let's have a look at some stats and facts. Put my glasses on for this one. So Wolves have won, as I say, both their previous FA Cup meetings with Bristol City, winning 1-0 in 1973 in the 4th round, and 1-0 again in February 2019, which was the 5th round. Bristol City have lost their last 2 home games against Wolves in all competitions. They haven't lost more in a row against Wolves since losing 4 consecutively at home between 1929 and 1965. Bristol City have progressed from 4 of their last 6 FA Cup third round ties, winning both such ties against Premier League opponents in that time. In 2018-19 season, they beat Huddersfield Town, and last season they knocked out West Ham. This will be just the 2nd time in the last 10 seasons that Wolves' FA Cup third round tie has come against a team from outside the Premier League, beating Sheffield United 3-0 in 2021 in the other. Wolves were of course eliminated by Championship side Coventry City last year. God, do remember that. You know, we weren't very good. Somehow got 2-1 up in injury time and still managed to lose. It was the quarter-final, of course, and Wolves have not gone out of the FA Cup to a team from a lower division in 2 consecutive seasons since they were eliminated against Birmingham City in 2012 and Luton Town in 2013. So I'm going to come back to you with my thought and score prediction in a little minute, but first of all, let's hear from my dad, Magic Moss, about his thoughts on this game. And Wolves versus Bristol City FA Cup. Look, we're doing this thing. It's a very quick one because watch the score prediction.
You'll never guess.
I'll never guess.
2-0.
Who's scoring?
I don't know who's playing.
We don't know.
Let Tommy Doyle go on.
Give us a
We'll have Cuda.
give us a quick song. Give us a
I
quick
got
song.
me crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll.
Living doll.
I got the best you please her, just because she's a living doll.
Living doll. And Wolves are
Gonna
gonna
win 2-0.
2-2.
2-2.
Love you, Dad.
I love you, David. Look after yourself. Always Wolves.
So thanks ever so much to my dad, as always. He's still got a little bit of a tune out of him, you know, and let's hope for his sake that we do get this win. My thoughts on this one, look, you know, it's going to be a great game. Bristol City, like I say, a proper club, proper fans. I'd love to see them get into the Premier League eventually. Actually, it'd be really good for the city of Bristol. But they're going to be, I'm sure, they're going to be very raucous and up for this one, wanting to repeat their exploits of knocking West Ham out last year, and they've got a good record in recent times against Premier League opposition. Wolves, of course, have got a lot of injuries. We're not going to have Matheus Cunha because he's serving the second of that 2-match ban, and the Bristol City fans must be really pleased about that. And we do have quite a few injuries. Wolves have just made a signing of a new defender, Emmanuel Agbadou, and he could well be in contention for starting that game. Hopefully Andre will also be available after not playing or featuring last week in the game against Nottingham Forest after the birth of his child, and I think he had a slight knock. So it'd be interesting to see what team he puts out, because we are a little bit struggling with injuries, and we do have a game, of course, away against Newcastle following that. But I hope that Vitor takes this as serious as possible. Going a long way in the FA Cup certainly builds excitement with the fan base. It also builds, if you're winning games, it helps as well. And, you know, Wolves will be going in there as a Premier League side and technically on paper favourites. But Bristol City, as I say, it's always a level of the FA Cup. And, you know, Wolves players, whatever players they've got to put out there, they've got to be able to deal with the atmosphere, with the occasion, with the Championship team wanting to take that scalp and deal with all that. And then hopefully, you know, hopefully our quality in key areas will come through. But we've got to take our chances, unlike what we did against Forest, because if we create chances, we can create chances. But Bristol City, as I say, they've kept 3 clean sheets in the last 4, so they're not going to be easy to break down. But hopefully we can get the job done. So I'm going to go for a score of Bristol City 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, and a repeat of that fantastic game in the Championship when we won 2-1 with Bennett at the last post. And let's hope Tommy Doyle can hit that winner for Wolves. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoy the video, please smash a like. If you're new around here, really would be grateful if you hit that subscribe button. If you're a Bristol City fan, we look forward to hearing from you. Wolves will be taking numbers because, of course, we can have 15% of the capacity. So the Wolves faithful will be travelling in numbers and making a lot of noise. So, and we will be giving you our instant reaction, of course, as always, straight after the game. And we'll be very interested to hear what Vitor Pereira's press conference and what he has to say ahead of the game, also, which we'll cover here on the channel for you tomorrow. So until the next one, come on, let's do this for my old man Magic Moss. Finally, Wolves, come on, always Wolves.